best of things unsaid. I'm tracing circles on the map that's hanging by our bed. You're staring at the window, watching shadows pull away. We're losing all the golden light we traded for the gray. I reached to touch your shoulder, but the air was getting cold. The story that we started is the one we never told. It wasn't a collision, not a fire in the night, just a slow and steady fading of the morning light. With the weather shifting underneath the paper sky, caught between the hurricane and waiting for the dry. I'm an autumn leaf that's curling while you're turning into frost. Just two seasons passing by, counting what we lost. Yeah, we're changing like the wind, spinning out of view. I'm the falling temperature, and you're the morning dew. The calendar is marked with days we swore we'd never break, but every promise shivers in the path that we now take. You're moving toward the solstice, I'm searching for the spring, but gravity is pulling back the tether of the string. We're wearing coats inside now, trying not to feel the drift, as the atmosphere between us makes a final quiet shift. Where the weather shifting underneath the paper sky, caught between the hurricane and waiting for the dry. I'm an autumn leaf that's curling while you're turning into frost. Just two seasons passing by, counting what we lost. Yeah, we're changing like the wind, spinning out of view. I'm the falling temperature, and you're the morning dew. There's no one left to blame for how the pressure starts to drop. No one has the hand that's meant to make the climate stop. We were beautiful in summer, but the solstice had to end. Now we're just the wreckage that the horizon wouldn't mend. We're the weather shifting underneath the paper sky, caught between the hurricane and waiting for the dry. I'm an autumn leaf that's curling while you're turning into frost. Just two seasons passing by, counting what we lost. Yeah, we're changing like the wind, spinning out of view. I'm the falling temperature, and you're the morning dew. Just the dew on the glass, watching the seasons pass. It's getting cold, it's getting cold. Let it go. The kettle's cold, the silence has a weight. I'm tracing circles on a chipped ceramic plate. The sunlight crawls across the checkered floor to places where you don't stand anymore. I found a scrap of paper by the sink, and your messy cursive faded out in ink. Don't forget the basil by some tea, the ghost of who you used to be to me. These are the notes from an empty kitchen, lingering long after you've gone missing. Scraps of the life that we left half-baked, a trail of the promises we didn't break. I'm reading the echoes of a morning keep your grocery list behind the glass, watching the seasons and the hours pass. You wrote I love you in the margin space, right where the coffee stains began to chase. The memory of your sweater on the chair, the way you used to hum and fix your hair. It's funny how a pen can hold a soul and leave a jagged paper-shaped hole. Maybe I should take them down, maybe I should paint the walls of this town. But if I throw the paper in the bin, I'm letting all the empty rushing in. I need the reminders, I need the proof that we were once living under this roof. These are the notes from an empty kitchen, lingering long after you've gone missing. Scraps of the life that we left half-baked, the trail of the promises we didn't break. I'm reading the echoes of a morning light, when you were the morning and I was the night. Just paper and dust on the refrigerator door, reminding me why I don't live here anymore. Buy some milk, call your mom. The calm before the quiet storm. I'll leave them here exactly where they fell, just like a story that I'm scared to tell, just to know, just a ghost still holding on. The cursor blinks a rhythm on the glass, watching all the heavy hours pass. I've got 1,000 words trapped in a row, beneath the glow of where I let you go. My thumb is hovering above the screen, polishing the places where I've been. But honesty is dangerous to type when shadows cut the corners of the night. Oh, it's the song we never sent, a symphony of everything I meant, lost in the static of a locked out phone. A quiet heart inside a hollow zone. Every syllable is tethered to the floor. I don't know who I'm writing to anymore, just a ghost of a verse that I keep on repeat. In the draft of the dark on a dead-end street, I erased the mention of the rainy June and how I hummed along to every tune you used to play while leaning on the door. I'm cutting out the things I can't ignore. The text is getting longer as I delete the parts where I am bitter and discreet. I'm building up a world you'll never see between the ink and this version of me. Maybe silence is a better kind of sound than throwing all my secrets on the ground. If I hit send, I'd lose the mystery of who I am without your stage exactly as it stays, a monument to all the unsaid days. Oh, it's the song we never sent, a symphony of everything I meant, lost in the static of a locked out phone. A quiet heart inside a hollow zone. Every syllable is tethered to the floor. I don't know who I'm writing to anymore, just a ghost of a verse that I keep on repeat. In the draft of the dark on a dead-end street, faded light, empty space. I'm letting go of every trace. Save the file, lock the gate. It's better now, it's far too late. Just a draft in the dark, just a song in the dark. Close the window, let it be. The city hums a low electric blue. I'm tracing circles in the condensation near you. The screen door clicked, we left the party behind to chase the ghosts of things we couldn't find. You're leaning heavy on the rusted rail, watching the traffic leave a glowing trail. And there's a silence where the truth should be, hanging like a curtain between you and me. Oh, it's a balcony full of maybe tonight, suspended in the amber of the porch light glow. We're folding up the words we're scared to write, holding all the seeds that we'll never sow. One small step, one look, one shift of the air, and we'd be breathing in a life we'd share. But we're just watching the shadows climb, lost in the wreckage of almost time. South, you mentioned the rain. I mentioned how I've learned to live with the strain of keeping secrets in the pockets of my coat, while 1,000 variations catch in my throat. We talk about the weather, we talk about the stars, we map out the damage and we count up the scars. I'm looking at your hands, thinking how they'd feel if I dared to break the spell and make it all real. But the coffee's gone cold in the ceramic cup, and the moon is pulling all the heavy tides up. I wonder if you're waiting for a sign I won't give, or if this is just the way that we're supposed to live. Static in the wire, a glitch in the dream. Nothing is ever as close as it seems. Yeah, it's a balcony full of maybe tonight, suspended in the amber of the porch light glow. We're folding up the words we're scared to write, holding all the seeds that we'll never sow. One small step, one look, one shift of the air, and we'd be breathing in a life we'd share. But we're just watching the shadows climb, lost in the wreckage of almost time. Just a breath away, just a glance apart, I'm memorizing the lines of a broken start. The door swings open, the music calls our names. We step back inside to play the usual games. Yeah, just a balcony full of maybe almost everything. Almost everything. I know the driveway by the way the gravel bites. I know the ghost of where you used to keep your lights. The GPS is steady, tracing lines in faded ink to the corner of the street where we stood on the brink. I've got the coordinates pinned underneath my thumb, following the rhythm of a heart that's grown numb. Every turn is muscle memory, a ritual running dry. I can find the house, but I can't find the why. I know the physical distance, the miles in the street, but there's a canyon widening beneath our tired feet. The geography is certain, the destination true, but I don't know the way to the heart of you anymore. No, I don't know the way to the heart of you. I passed the park where autumn leaves were turning gold, before the winter whispered all the stories we told. The road is paved in secrets that I memorized by heart, back when we were pulling at the seams to make a start. Now the driveway is an island in a sea of hollow sound. I'm standing on the threshold of the most familiar ground, but the windows have new curtains and the air is feeling strange, like I'm searching for a climate that's been altered by the change. 'Cause I'm holding half a map and the ink is running dry. I can find the house, but I can't find the why. I know the physical distance, the miles in the street, but there's a canyon widening beneath our tired feet. The geography is certain, the destination true, but I don't know the way to the heart of you anymore. No, I don't know the way to the heart of you. Maybe you moved the furniture, maybe you moved the soul, maybe you painted over all the cracks that made us whole. I have the directions, I have the key to the lock, but I'm counting the seconds on a frozen clock. We are 2 points on a graph that will never align. I'm looking for a pulse in a house that isn't mine. Yeah, I'm holding half a map and the ink is running dry. I can find the house, but I can't find the why. I know the physical distance, the miles in the street, but there's a canyon widening beneath our tired feet. The geography is certain, the destination true, but I don't know the way to the heart of you anymore. The engine is cooling, the engine is cold. I'm reading a story that's already been told. Half a map in my pocket, half a life in the rear. I know how to get here, I just don't know why I'm here. I don't know the way to you. I bought a ticket for the quiet wing, where the ghost of a touch is a heavy thing. Glass cases filled with the words we shelved and the secrets we never quite fully delved. There's a folded note in a velvet frame with the date, a time, and a misspelled name. It's the coffee cup that you never touch, the phantom weight of being loved too much. Oh, welcome to the museum of almost, where we toast to the shadows and host all our ghosts. It's a gallery of paths we were terrified to take, a collection of the promises we didn't dare to break. Everything is perfect because nothing ever started, a sanctuary for the brave and the broken-hearted. In the museum of almost, I walk past the aisle of the flight we missed, the midnight air that we never kissed. It's beautiful, really, how it stays so bright, untouched by the friction, untouched by the fight. If we had collided, if we had gone through, the cracks might have ruined the version of you. So I leave my reflection on the polished floor, beside the handle of the locked-shut door. Oh, welcome to the museum of almost, where we toast to the shadows and host all our ghosts. It's a gallery of paths we were terrified to take, a collection of the promises we didn't dare to break. Everything is perfect because nothing ever started, a sanctuary for the brave and the broken-hearted. In the museum of almost, they say the memory is a faulty lens, blurring the edges where the feeling ends. But here in the dim light, the color is true, just a sketch of a life that I could have with you. Preserved in the amber, safe from the dust. A statue of wonder, a monument to trust. Oh, welcome to the Museum of Almost, where we toast to the shadows and host all our ghosts. It's a gallery of paths we were terrified to take, a collection of the promises we didn't dare to break. Everything is perfect because nothing ever started, a sanctuary for the brave and the broken-hearted. Walking home through the city street, knowing we're strangers and strangers will meet. It's okay, it's alright. I've got the exhibit to keep me through the night. Just an almost, just an almost, quietly beautiful, almost. The pavement hums a rhythm underneath my heels, tracing cracks like maps of how the silence feels. I pull my collar tight against the humid dark, a ghost in transit passing through the empty park. The amber glow is flickering above my head. It hears the heavy words I've left entirely unsaid. It's a witness to the detour that I take each night, just to stand beneath the halo of a dying light. Oh, the streetlights know my secret, they keep it in the glass. They watch the way I linger as the shadows start to pass. They're burning for a story that I'll never dare to speak, tracing golden lines upon my weary hollow cheek. Every flicker is a promise that I'm breaking in the rain, with a heart that's only tethered to a beautiful refrain. I pass your window glowing with a soft inviting hue. My shadow stretches long, it's reaching out to you, but I keep walking steady, keeping rhythm with the grid, hiding all the pieces of the reckless life I hid. You're sleeping in the quiet while I'm pacing in the haze, counting up the hours in a jagged neon maze. It's a cinematic ache, a frame that's standing still. I'm climbing up a mountain that I know I'll never kill. Oh, the streetlights know my secret, they keep it in the glass. They watch the way I linger as the shadows start to pass. They're burning for a story that I'll never dare to speak, tracing golden lines upon my weary hollow cheek. Every flicker is a promise that I'm breaking in the rain, with a heart that's only tethered to a beautiful refrain. Maybe if the sky would fall and wash the city clean, I could trade this monochrome for everything I mean. But the wires hum a warning and the circuits hold the line, so I keep my mouth closed tight and let the city shine. Yeah, the streetlights know my secret, they keep it in the glass. They watch the way I linger as the shadows start to pass. They're burning for a story that I'll never dare to speak, tracing golden lines upon my weary hollow cheek. Every flicker is a promise that I'm breaking in the rain, with a heart that's only tethered to a beautiful refrain. Just a flicker in the distance, just a secret on dust is dancing in the fractured light, a ghost of everything I lost last night. I held my breath until the walls turned gray, just waiting for the dark to fade away. But there's no judgment in the window pane, no echoes left to call me by my name. The coffee steam is rising like a ghost of all the quiet things I needed most. And the morning forgave me for staying so long in the shadows where I thought I belonged. The weight on my chest turned to petals of gold, a story finished, a secret untold. Oh, I'm breathing in, let the memory start to lose its grip on the floor of my heart. I'm waking up empty, I'm waking up new, just me in the sky, in the shade of the blue. I practiced apologies in front of the glass to all of the faces that watched as I passed. But the sun doesn't ask for a reason or rhyme, it doesn't keep track of the wasted time. It just spills on the floor like a steady hand, drawing lines in the dust and the shifting sand. The heavy coats hang by the frame of the door, I don't think I need them to hide anymore. And the morning forgave me for staying so long in the shadows where I thought I belonged. The weight on my chest turned to petals of gold, a story finished, a secret untold. Oh, I'm breathing in, let the memory start to lose its grip on the floor of my heart. I'm waking up empty, I'm waking up new, just me in the sky, in the shade of the blue. It's a slow kind of mercy, a soft kind of grace, finding the light in a familiar place. I'm not erasing the miles I have run, I'm just turning my face to the reach of the sun. The past is a book I have finally closed, with nothing to prove and nothing exposed. The morning forgave me, the light let me in. Where does it end? Where do I begin? Just a quiet home, just a brand new day. The guilt drifted out with the mist and the gray. Forgiven, I'm breathing, I'm here. The key still turns with that familiar stutter, the floorboards hum a song I used to know. I trace the shadows dancing in the shutter and watch the way the evening settles low. The sunlight hits the corner of the ceiling, just like it did when we were 23. There's such a heavy weight to all this feeling, in every phantom space you left from me. Oh, the room we left warm is getting colder, but the air still holds the ghost of how we laughed. I'm older now, just a little bit bolder, reading through the lines of our scattered past. It's quiet here, but the walls are talking loud about the quiet love we let escape. constellation carved into the wood. I should be moving on, I should be prouder than wishing I could fix it if I could. The dust is settling on the life we started, a gentle shroud for all the things we said. I'm tethered to the house of the departed, with nothing but the quiet in my head. Oh, the room we left worn is getting colder, but the air still holds the ghost of how we laughed. I'm older now, just a little bit bolder, reading through the lines of our scattered past. It's quiet here, but the walls are talking loud about the quiet love we let escape. I'm standing in the middle of a crowd of memories taking on a human shape. Maybe it's better that we don't go back, to keep the colors vivid in the frame. Once you touch the silver on the track, the echo never sounds quite like the name. I leave the light on just to say goodbye to the version of us that's still passing by. Still warm in the corners, still soft in the dark. The spark is a memory, but the room keeps the mark. Just leave it behind, leave it behind. The room we left warm is finally mine. The city hums a low and static tune beneath the sliver of a paper moon. I'm counting cracks along the kitchen floor, waiting for a knock upon the door that never comes. The hallway stays so still. The radiator clicks against the chill. I'm living in the echo of a ghost. The things I keep are things I miss the most. But there's a bloom against the iron grate, flowers on the fire escape, small defiance in the gray, turning color in the decay. Oh, it's a quiet green surprise right before my tired eyes, holding on to something bright in the middle of a lonely night. I don't remember planting any seeds, just thought the ledge was tangled up in weeds. But now a crown of velvet starts to climb, a little rebel stealing back the time. The neighbors think I've lost my grip again, talking to the wind and counting rain, but they don't see the secret in the dust. Life is waking up inside the rust. And there's a film against the iron grate, flowers on the fire escape, small defiance in the gray, turning color in the decay. Oh, it's a quiet green surprise right before my tired eyes, holding on to something bright in the middle of the lonely night. Maybe hope is just a persistent thing that doesn't need a garden or a spring. It just needs a sliver of the sun to prove the battle isn't lost or won. cemetery for the things we said. I pull a square from the stack of white, curled at the edges, losing the light. You're squinting hard at a summer sun, before the finish, before the run. The colors leaching into the gray, but I remember exactly what you'd say. Oh, the ink is bleeding, the faces blur to a ghost of him and a shade of her, caught in a storm on the boulevard. The sky turned heavy, the ground turned hard, but even as the shadows stain, the pulse is thumping through the rain. Caught in the chemical slow decay, the feeling never fades away. I hold the gloss against the pane, watching the drops trace a jagged vein. Your hand was warm, I can feel the heat, even when the paper's incomplete. We were static, frozen, pressed in gold, before the winter turned us cold. The silhouette is hauntingly thin, but I know the shape of the joy we were in. Oh, the ink is bleeding, the faces blur to a ghost of him and a shade of her, caught in a storm on the boulevard. The sky turned heavy, the ground turned hard, but even as the shadows stain, the pulse is thumping through the rain. Caught in the chemical slow decay, the feeling never fades away. Maybe the memory needs to die to stop the burning behind my eye. Let the moisture wash the frame until there's nothing left to name. But I can't let go of the ghost I hold, even as the story turns to mold. The ink is bleeding, the faces blur to a ghost of him and a shade of her, caught in a storm on the boulevard. The sky turned heavy, the ground turned hard, but even as the shadows stain, the pulse is thumping through the rain. Caught in the chemical slow decay, the feeling never fades away. Just a white square in the palm of my hand, turning back into salt and sand. It's gone from sight, but it stays tonight. Yeah, it stays tonight. The neighborhood is sleeping, held in velvet gray. I'm tracing outlines of the mess I made today. The curtains aren't quite drawn, a sliver cuts the floor. I'm learning how to pace the quiet behind the door. There's a vintage kind of ache that settles in the chest, like a sun-bleached photograph put to final rest. But I'm finding little cracks where the color starts to bleed. Just a human sort of habit, just a simple kind of need. And we're laughing with the lights off, letting shadows take the floor. Forget about the reasons that we couldn't breathe before. It's a fragile kind of magic, it's a flicker in the dark. Learning how to mend the wire and how to shield the spark. Yeah, we're laughing with the lights off, in the middle of the mend, just holding on to pieces that we don't have to defend. The coffee's cold and bitter, the morning's miles away. I'm cataloging speaking secrets that I'm not yet brave to say. But your voice is like an anchor in this drifting hollow room, a wild flower blooming somewhere in the heavy gloom. I don't need the answers, I don't need the perfect line. I'm just glad to share the silence, glad to know you're mine. For a second, all the jagged parts are tucked away from sight. Just two people finding humor in the middle of the night. And we're laughing with the lights off, letting shadows take the floor. Forget about the reasons that we couldn't breathe before. It's a fragile kind of magic, it's a flicker in the dark. Learning how to mend the wire and how to shield the spark. Yeah, we're laughing with the lights off in the middle of the night. Just holding on to pieces that we don't have to defend. Maybe healing isn't lightning, maybe it's a slow burn glow, like the steady rhythmic breathing of the melting winter snow. I don't have to fix the ceiling, I don't have to paint the walls, I just have to be here standing, catch the echo when it falls. And we're laughing with the lights off, letting shadows take the floor. Forget about the reasons that we couldn't breathe before. It's a fragile kind of magic, it's a flicker in the dark. Learning how to mend the wire and how to shield the spark. Yeah, we're laughing with the lights off in the middle of the night. Just holding on to pieces that we don't have to defend. With the lights off, just a flicker in the dark. Learning how to mend the lights off. It's enough for now. It's enough for now. You left your coffee ring on the end table, a circle of ghost brown, a smudge on the pine. I'm reading the ending like a damaged fable, tracing the words that you didn't write. We never got to the part where the curtain falls, or the heavy-handed scene where we say goodbye. Just a silence hanging in these empty halls, and a question mark suspended in the sky. Oh, we're beautifully unfinished, a frayed edge of thread, a melody humming in the back of my head. Not a tragedy, baby, just a half-drawn sketch, a phantom of a future that we didn't fetch. It's a lopsided frame on a wall of white, holding the beauty of the fading light. Yeah, we're beautifully unfinished, and that's enough to keep me warm tonight. I still have the sweater you wore in November, the one with the moth hole right over the chest. It's a tangible piece of what I remember before we decided to put it to rest. There's no final chapter, no dramatic slam, just a door left ajar in the middle of spring. I don't know who I am or whose side that I'm on, but I love the way the loose ends sing. Oh, we're beautifully unfinished, a frayed edge of thread, a melody humming in the back of my head. Not a tragedy, baby, just a half-drawn sketch, a phantom of a future that we did lopsided frame on a wall of white, holding the beauty of the fading light. Yeah, we're beautifully unfinished, and that's enough to keep me warm tonight. Maybe the closure is just an illusion, a bandage we reach for to stop up the flow. I'm finding my peace in the softest confusion, loving the parts that we'll never know. The ink never dried, but the story is gold in the secrets we kept, in the hands that we hold. 'Cause we're beautifully unfinished, afraid edge of thread, a melody humming in the back of my head. Not a tragedy, baby, just a half-drawn sketch, a phantom of a future that we didn't fetch. It's a lopsided frame on a wall of white, holding the beauty of the fading light. Yeah, we're beautifully unfinished, and that's enough to keep me warm tonight. Just a sketch in the dark, kitchen floor is cold again at 3 a.m. I'm tracing cracks in porcelain, losing track of them. The walls are painted heavy with a shade of bruise, a symphony of silence that I've learned to use. I kept the curtains pulled against the glare of day, because the shadow was the only friend who would stay. But the mercury is rising in the glass, I'm watching all the bitter seasons pass. The static in the air begins to thin, I'm letting all the heavy sunlight in. Oh, the blue is turning golden on the floor, I don't need the lock upon the door anymore. What was hollow is a vessel for the light, I'm shedding every velvet layer of the night. It isn't lonely, it's just room to breathe. The tether's cut, I'm finally taking leave from the blue, watching it turn to gold. I used to fear the quiet like a sudden storm, but now I find the stillness keeps my spirit warm. I'm walking through the garden where the weeds have grown, and realizing beauty thrives when left alone. The dust that settled on the frames has turned to shine, I'm reclaiming every second that is mine. It wasn't a crash, it wasn't a sound, just roots pulling upward from frozen ground. I'm unlearning the weight, I'm learning the flight, everything shifting from black into white. Oh, the blue is turning golden on the floor, I don't need the lock upon the door anymore. What was hollow is a vessel for the light, I'm shedding every velvet layer of the night. It isn't lonely, it's just room to breathe. The tether's cut, I'm finally taking leave heavy with the ghost of yesterday, tracing outlines in the dust where you decided not to stay. I've been spinning in the feedback, caught inside the hum, counting every jagged second, waiting for the numbness to come. But the silence isn't hollow, it's a canvas turning white, and I'm finally finding rhythm in the middle of the night. Oh, watch the noise turn gold. Every bit of story that I ever told is shedding all its edges, losing all its weight. I'm breathing in the wreckage, I'm changing up the fate. It's not a burning down, it's a shimmering bloom. When the chaos finds its color in this quiet room, yeah, the static turns to gold. Like it was a holy thing, chasing echoes of the damage just to feel the sharpest sting. But the iron's getting softer and the rust is falling off. I'm exhaling all the poison with a steady hollow cough. The memories are mosaics now, fractured but aligned. I'm leaving every regret in the rear view of my mind. Watch the noise turn gold. Every bitter story that I ever told is shedding all its edges, losing all its weight. I'm breathing in the wreckage, I'm changing up the fate. It's not a burning down, it's a shimmering bloom. When the chaos finds its color in this quiet room, yeah, the static turns to gold. The alchemy of letting go, the alchemy of letting be, turning all the hollow parts into something I can finally see. It's not broken, it's just rearranged into a light that can't be changed. Oh, watch the noise turn gold. Every bitter story that I ever told is shedding all its edges, losing all its weight. I'm breathing in the wreckage, I'm changing up the fate. It's not a burning down, it's a shimmering bloom. When the chaos finds its color in this quiet room, yeah, the static turns to gold. Just watch it glow. Turns to gold. Everything turning into something I can hold. Gold. It's finally gold. The velvet ropes are cutting into skin. I'm wearing all the places that I've been. A shadow in a dress of midnight blue. I'm shaking off the ghost of losing you. The floor is slick with condensation glass, watching all the static moments pass. My pulse is frantic, trying to keep time with a rhythm that I know isn't mine. But I'm dancing past the damage in the dark, trying to ignite a dying spark. My feet are heavy, but they won't stand still. I'm bending to a broken-hearted will. The music's hollow, but it tastes like gold. I'm trading in the secrets that I told, spinning till the ache is just a hum, dancing till the numbness finally comes. room feels like a halfway home. You left your heavy silence on the shelf, and now I'm learning how to haunt myself. I'm moved because the stillness is a cage. I'm just a sentence on a ripped out page. My hips are swaying to a phantom beat while ice is forming underneath my feet. I don't need the mending, I just need the motion. A drop of salt inside the bitter ocean. The fractures in the bone are screaming now, but I'm louder than the memory, louder than the doubt. Let the lights go blurry, let the colors bleed. I've got the fever, it's all I need. I'm dancing past the damage in the dark, trying to ignite a dying spark. My feet are heavy, but they won't stand still. I'm bending to a broken-hearted will. The music's hollow, but it tastes like gold. I'm trading in the secrets that I told. Spin until the ache is just a hum. Dance until the numbness finally comes. One more step before the morning breaks. I'm beautiful with all of my mistakes. The rhythm's fading, the night is turning gray. I'm dancing all the damage, just dancing it away.